Patrick Murray now for the point after. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. And Murray now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there on the screen pass. 34 yards.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the ball.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now some love it, some hate it. Here it is. It's the Wildcat look. Out of the Wildcat, a wide receiver carry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun, and incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake, and it's 3rd and 4. And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Uh-oh, Charles, now you get to talk about your old spot, the secondary, very key here in this one.
You have to cut me off because, you know, I'll talk about them all game long. Love to see those guys match up and challenge the best wide receivers.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. Come on, let's go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Drops it underneath to Elliott. A big play that time on the catch and run, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well, and most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
And it's 1st and goal now, but still 10 yards to go. They'll run with Elliott. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they?
A lot of confidence being shown by them at this point of the game.
And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And what they're challenging here is the spot of the ball, and this is probably the hardest challenge to win.
So difficult because the speed of the game, the angles of the cameras, your angle from the sideline watching the play can often fool you into thinking that the ball should be placed in a different spot.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Ohio, 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 Ohio. Let's go. Brand 38. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio, Ohio. Here we go.
Out of the gun. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Kevin Pierre-Louis coming in from that outside linebacker spot to bury him for a loss of 7. In tough starting field position here. A first carry now. This is Hill. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Now back to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now Prescott. Left side, it's Dorsett. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd in just about a few inches here. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Here's Prescott. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Again, it's Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
1 receiver left, 2 to the right. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from taking the lead. And his kick is good. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, he shifts past him. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And here are the Browns now as the offense comes back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And the linebacking core could certainly be crucial today.
They do everything really, really well. Fly to the football, defend the pass, you name it, they do it, as well as set the defensive front.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback?
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Looking to throw. Looking for the end zone. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the first down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You played through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
Hill, the lone setback. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. Third down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Surveying the field. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. The intended target was Corey Coleman, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Patrick Murray now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. It's headed right. It's no good. He misses wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. The play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2, but likely not for long.